How do you find a quadratic equation when the rational roots along with the point on the curve are given to you? Let's understand a simple and effective strategy. Enjoy the journey of learning. Thank you. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In this video, we are going to discuss how do we write equation for a quadratic function when we are given the roots and a point. The roots given to us are the rational roots. Part A of the question is determine equation of quadratic function with zeros at half and minus 3 that passes through the point minus 2 minus 10. Part B is determine equation of parabola with y-intercept of minus 2 and zeros at 2 by 3 and 3 by 5. You can pause, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. So now, as you know, if we are given the zeros, then factored form is the best way to write down the equation. So generally, we write the function f of x equals to a times x minus x1 times x minus x2, where x1 and x2 are the given roots, and a you can find the value of by finding a point on this curve. Then you get a specific function. Perfect. Using this concept of factored form, now let's try to find the equation of quadratic function with zeros at half and minus 3 and passing through the point minus 2 minus 10. So we can write the function f of x as equal to a times x minus x1 times x minus x2 in general. So that gives you f of x equals to a times, the roots are half and minus 3. So one way to write this is x minus half, right? Times x minus minus 3 makes it plus 3. Now, think about it. Roots means zeros, right? So we could actually write this function also as a times 2x minus 1. See, 2x minus 1 will make x equals to half as a 0, right? X plus. Does that make sense? This is a critical step while working, right? So you could actually write this as 2x minus 1, right? Well, if I write half outside, then half into a is also a constant, right? So with 2x minus 1, we can actually solve and find the value of a. Now, let's use the point which is minus 2, 10, right? So let's use point P where the x value is minus 2 and the y value is minus 10 and find the value of a. So minus 10 becomes the value for the function output. Minus 2 is for x. So 2 times minus 2 minus 1 times x is minus 2 now, right? So we have minus 2 plus 3. So that gives you minus 10 equals to a times minus 4 minus 1 times uh, minus 2 and this is plus 1, correct? So that gives me minus 10 equals to a times minus 5, or minus 10 divided by minus 5 is the value of a, which is 2. Now we can write down our function, correct? So we have the function f of x as equal to a is 2 for you, right? 2x minus 1 times x plus 3. You get the idea. So the critical step is the factor which gives you 0 for half is actually 2x minus 1. You get the idea. That way it is easier to find the equation, right? So that's the strategy. Let's do the next question, part B. I hope you have understood the method. Feel free to pause the video now, answer the question. Those of you who want to learn directly from me, feel free to send an email on globalmathinstitute@gmail.com. Now, in this part of the video, let us try to understand a shortcut strategy. When we say that the zeros are at, let me write down, when I say 0 is at 2 over 3, that means the factor is 3x minus 2. Does it make sense to you? So now x equals to 2 over 3 will give me a 0. Similarly, if I have a factor which is 5x minus 3, then we have a 0 which is 3 over 5. Does it make sense to you? So this is very important to understand. So when we're talking about the rational zeros, we could have a linear factor as shown here, avoiding fractions, right? That's the first strategy. So that means now I can write down the function f of x equals to a times 3x minus 2 times 5x minus 3. Does it make sense to you? Correct? Now to find the value of a, we'll use the y-intercept of minus 2. Y-intercept means what? At x equals to 0, y equals to minus 2. Let's substitute. So we get minus 2 equals to a times 0 minus 2 times 0 minus 3. Correct. So we get minus 2. A times minus 2 minus 3 gives me 6. Or minus 2 over 6 is the value of a, which is minus 1 over 3. Correct. So once we have the value of a, we can write down the function f of x, which is minus 1 over 3, and the factors being 3x minus 2 times 5x minus 3. Does that make sense to you? This is probably the best way of writing equations when we have rational roots given. Perfect. I hope it makes sense. Feel free to write your comments, share your views. If you like and subscribe to my videos, that'd be great. Thanks for your time and all the best.